steaming hot cup of coffee, ma'am.
Yeah! Why, it is great to get a rip snorting good start on a sizzling day. Especially if we're going out to put up a few dozen fences.
Hey, I don't recognize your face. Are you new to Water Pit or just passing through?
Looking to settle. Got in from Pitter Patter City just a week ago. Rode all the way on Java.
All you drank on the way was coffee?
No, Java's the name of my trusted and faithful horse. Named him Java because I figure a horse is just like a cup of coffee.
How's that?
If it's got a good kick, it'll get you going.
So, what brings you to town, Miss
Dwyer. R. Dwyer. You can call me Barb.
Pleasure to meet you, Barb. I'm Starbright, and this is my aunt, Decaf.
Just call me D.
Pleasure to meet both of you. I can already tell that this here is a kind and caring community.
Have you met many people?
Just you two. And my boss down at the Sweet and Low.
Oh, you mean Master Blend?
Yup. Mighty nice fella. Though, sometimes I wonder if he pampers his cows too much.
Why?
He's been getting spoiled milk. Might be because he's feeding them round bales of hay. They're just not getting a square meal. Seems like everything they're given goes in one end and out the other.
Maybe he should raise sheep.
Won't even consider. Says he'd never raise sheep because they might shrink when it rains.
Boy, is she full of them.
So, how did you come to work for Master Blend? A man with many different tastes.
Brought me out here to work on his land.
Doing what?
Building fences. Unfortunately, his ranch hands have been getting mysteriously sick. Rather sudden like. Seems like every day another one faints at the drop of a hat.
Well, maybe everyone should keep their hat on.
Don't reckon the hat's the problem. Everybody's been dropping like flies.
Oh my. It sounds like this illness comes rather sudden.
You bet. They all be feeling good till the last drop. Luckily, Master Blend's been putting them up at his place, trying to get them back on their feet again as soon as possible.
So where have you been staying every night?
Oh, me and Java just sleep outside.
Oh, that must be awfully cold and lonely.
It's not too bad. Java makes a nice pillow, though sometimes the saddle horn pokes me in the ear.
It seems that a hard-working person such as yourself deserves a roof over her head.
Checked out the Water Pit Hotel?
Yeah.
They're plumb full of people. Seems like this town is growing by the second.
Have you tried talking to the Maxwells?
Ain't heard of them.
They run a quaint bed and breakfast. Maxwell House has always been a fresh blend of hospitality and respect. And they even allow pets.
Oh, sounds awfully refreshing.
Oh, wait, you really can't miss them. They're just down at the corner. Oh. Why, hello, Buck.
Howdy, Miss D. Howdy, Star. can think of at night.
Why, hello, Buck.
Barb, I think you deserve another friend in Water Pit. Barb Dwyer, I'd like you to meet Buck Braun, a helping hand in these parts. Was voted last year as Water Pit's most eligible cowpoke.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Barb. Welcome to our town.
Thank you. My pleasure. Now, if you'll excuse me, I think I'll head over to the Maxwells. See if I can find me a temporary home. Then, better hop on Java and get back to work at Sweet and Low.
Oh,
Thank you.
thank you. So, what brings you in today, Buck?
Huh?
As if I couldn't guess.
That's mighty perceptive of you, Miss D. Thought I might come in and have another cup of your fine coffee.
Here it is, Buck, with lots of cream and sugar. He never wants it strong and black. Sometimes I wonder if I am serving the quality cup of coffee that this man deserves.
Thank you very much. Just the way I like it. If only she knew that I love tea, and her as well.
We do appreciate your business, Buck.
You've come here 6 times today. In fact, you were here just an hour ago. So it felt like he was gone for an eternity.
Shucks, man, you never can have too many cups of your top quality coffee. Though coffee ain't my cup of tea, I'd do anything to see my star bright. Only problem is I drink so much coffee, all I can do is toss and turn on my horse all day and lay awake and think of her at night.
I don't mean to be rude, but I'm gonna go in the back and check our inventory of beans. There's a stagecoach set to come in any day now, and I want to make sure we're set for the big rush.
Is there anything wrong? Did I make you a poor cup of coffee?
No. It's perfect. It's perfect. So perfect, in fact, that business must be booming.
Alas, business has slowed down considerably ever since a man named Mo Cabana brought his coffee car into town.
Well, you know, I just can't imagine you having a slow day. The Pony Expresso has always had a nice atmosphere, the finest coffee, and star.
Surprisingly, Mr. Cabana can sell his coffee for only 2 cents. We just can't figure how he can offer it at such a low price and not go out of business. It's impossible for us to match the price. After all, we have to cover our expenses. I don't know what I did. I would do if my business would fail. Even though we have a few pennies saved, we want them to go toward a wash and wear bearskin rug. It's something Aunt Dee's always dreamed of having.
My heart aches when I see Star suffering. Well, don't you worry, Star. Nothing could ever happen to the Pony Expresso. You've always had the most dedicated customers. Shucks, you know me, I'd never go to another place for my cup of coffee. So, where are all the other customers?
Unfortunately, our regulars have been mysteriously getting sick. What an incredibly strong man. He stayed healthy in a town filled with failing health. In fact, Barb was just telling us that a strange illness has struck both of Master Blend's ranch hands.
Well, has he tried any lotion on his hands?
I mean the help on his ranch, filter and rusty pot.
Well, you know, I'd like to help Master, but my day's already full.
How so?
Well, Dunkin' Donuts got me working hard, building fences over at the Hole-in-One Ranch. It's a full-time job. But I can work nights to see if I can solve this mystery. I'm up anyway.
Why, Buck, how brave, how valiant, how courageous. That's wonderful that you're willing to help our ailing town.
Well, shucks, ma'am. It's really nothing to battle a mysterious illness. Could this be the time to speak of love? Yes, not.
Mayor Coffee, thank you for coming to the Pony Expresso. How may I serve you?
Well, I'm sorry, Star, but I'm not here to relax. I'm here to warn you two. Oh, no. Another person has fallen ill in our fine community.
Oh, my. Who?
My wife, Honey. She suddenly got dropped ill and then became dizzy and got green as a frog. I mean, I thought she might even croak.
Aunt Dee, come quickly.
What's all the commotion about?
Honey Coffee's been struck down by the mysterious illness.
Oh my! Will she be okay?
I don't know. Doc Cappuccino's out at the Blend Ranch. Hopefully he'll be back soon. The town is in an uproar. As mayor, I'm supposed to keep everything under control. And with the election coming up, this is certainly not going to help my chances. Sometimes I feel like I'm just twitching at the bottom of the ocean.
Oh my! You are a nervous wreck. Get it? Twitching at the ocean bottom. Nervous wreck. But Mayor, I thought you were the only person running for office.
Not anymore. Mo Cabana has put his name on the ballot. And with this mysterious illness in town, well, I know I'm going to get a lot of complaints about not handling it right.
The fact that people are mysteriously falling sick and Doc Cappuccino can't figure it out isn't your fault.
Doc's checked everything. He even suggested foul play.
How frightening.
What does Sheriff Gallstone have to say about all this?
Well, unfortunately, I gave the sheriff permission to take a 2-week paid vacation to escape the stresses and strains of his job.
What was happening to him?
Well, now he says he saw a 3-legged dog walk into his office.
What's so terrible about that?
Well, Sheriff Gallstone said the dog spoke to him. Said he was looking to find who shot his paw. You know, with those kinds of things going on with your town sheriff, you know it's time to give him a break. But I just did not realize that all this would happen at once. I'm afraid that our little town is without a man of law.
Is there anyone who could take his place?
A strong, confident man.
Brave and bold. We all know who fits these descriptive words.
Say, Buck, huh? Do you think you...
Oh, well, don't worry, y'all. Mayor Coffee, swear me in.
Oh! All right, Buck, raise your right hand. Do you promise to uphold the law of water pit?
I do.
My hero.
Then I officially give you the title of temporary sheriff.
As temporary sheriff, I've vowed to find a solution as to why Waterpit is experiencing these illness problems. I will immediately go and tell Mr. Donut that I am now temporary sheriff and will be taking a short leave of absence. Star, I do hope we can speak more when we're not in the midst of chaos in our town.
Buck, I would talk with you anytime, anywhere. continued patronage of the Pony Expresso.
Excuse me, do you mind if I interrupt this magic moment and ask for your assistance?
Why, certainly, Mayor Coffee.
How can we help you?
Well, with Honey ill, I need someone to take care of my sugar and spice.
Twins, born on a Tuesday. It would be my pleasure.
And I can lend a helping hand too, with business being as slow as it is.
I could take care of them myself, but for some reason, I've been a little bit nervous around them lately.
Why?
Well, Doc Cappuccino says that it might be because of the paranoia. But I know that I will be better as soon as their mother's back on her feet.
When would you like us to start?
No, now. Sugar, spice.
The coffee mates. Sugar, the sweet one, and spice. Good taste in everything she does. Hello, Miss Bright. Hello, Miss Calf.
Hello, children.
Your daddy would like you to stay here for a little while he solves big problems.
May we have the first cup of coffee while you're gone? Please, please.
With sugar on top?
Oh, we don't want sugar on top. She might get burned.
You're still a mite young. After you've been in the rugged West for a few more years, then I'll let you have your first taste. They grow up so fast, don't they?
Coffee isn't the only fun thing around here. We'll have a great time playing outside.
Children, Daddy's got to go and solve that problem. Thank you very much for everything.
No problem. You have such beautiful children. Though it's sometimes hard to tell them apart.
Don't worry about a thing, Mayor. It's important with this illness going around that these youngins remain in a safe environment.
You kids behave yourselves.
We will, Daddy.
Time to play!
Hey! What do we get to play?
How about horseshoes?
Wow, I love playing horseshoes.
All right. While Miss Bright and I set up the stakes, why don't you two go take the shoes off our horse, Swiss Miss?
Isn't that dangerous?
Couldn't you get kicked?
Ooh.
Don't worry. Swiss Miss is a stable animal.
What color is she?
Why, she's the color of chocolate, of course. Let's go on out and meet her.
Be some unsightly ghosts around here. Well, here it is, the perfect place to put the Cabana Coffee House, and it certainly will be the ideal location for me, the powerful Mayor Mo Cabana.
Do you really expect them to sell their establishment?
Why not? Their business is crumbling with the Cabana Coffee caught in full stride. I mean, look around here. Do you see any customers? Curses! Their coffee really is quite good.
What's wrong with that?
Don't you see what this means? She's so dumb, even a mind reader would only charge her half price. It means it's gonna take months to force them out of business. Perhaps I could use my good looks to persuade them to sell the place. At a bargain price, of course. Do you agree?
Oui, you're delightfully talented.
and dazzling, and deceitful, and dishonest, and just not really nice. Keep quiet, we got negotiating to do. How beautiful. Perhaps I want something more than a coffee house. A kiss from this lovely lady would mean a deal in itself.
Leave her alone. Leave her alone, all right?
So, how may I serve you?
We just need a few seconds of your time. We are here on business.
Now, I recognize you. You are Mo Cabana, the one who runs the coffee cart.
Correct. And this is Fifi Latte, my assistant.
It's my pleasure to meet you.
This is Spice.
I'm Sugar.
I told you they were hard to tell apart. This is Sugar, and this is Spice.
That's all very nice. And it rhymes.
Oh, such cute little ones.
Silence, we have business to discuss. I hope we're not interrupting you.
We are quite busy. I'm getting Sugar and Spice a treat for their horseshoe sportsmanship while my aunt, Decaf, puts the shoes back on our horse, Swiss Miss.
Oh, I hate to interrupt such an important moment in the little girls' lives. However, we do have very important business matters to discuss with you. But perhaps Fifi Latte can take the little girls over to the ice cream shop. My treat, of course.
Me? Take some for the ice cream?
Of course. Remember how much you told me you love children? Here's your chance to take two precious little girls who just played a rugged game of horseshoes out for an ice cream sundae.
Oh, but this is Saturday!
You could get them an ice cream Saturday. But most importantly, get them ice cream now. If she continues to be an imbecile, I'll have to ask her to stop helping me.
Mr. Cabana, though you seem rather passionate about the matter, I promise these children a piece of beef jerky. They are very deserving.
Well, they can have beef jerky ice cream.
Please let us go, Miss Brown. Please, please, please.
Well, okay, but I want it to be a brief trip just to the ice cream shop and back. I would go with the children, except someone has to stay and watch the shop while Aunt Dee puts the shoes back on the Swiss Miss.
Oh, then we mustn't waste any time. Have a lovely treat. In fact, take your time. Hop, skip, and a jump. Over 5 flavors. Ah, my dear, we are now alone to talk business.
I feel uncomfortable talking about business without my Aunt Dee here.
Come now, we don't want to interrupt her important task, and it's nothing big.
Perhaps you're right. What would you like to talk about?
Well, we are both involved in coffee.
Yes, go on.
Must admit, selling coffee has its perks. I've been especially lucky lately. My business is thriving.
So what brings you here? Obviously not a cup of coffee.
I'm sure my successful endeavors draining you. I don't mean to be offensive or hurt your feelings, but the Pony Expresso doesn't stand a chance against my coffee cart. I'm sure you've noticed our low prices capturing the customers. With all this happening, it's easy to assume you'd be willing to sell your business to me.
Never! The coffee profession is a stimulating business for Aunt Decaf and me. We would never sell out.
I understand that for many, coffee has been the grounds of many a heated discussion. But come now, my dear, it is more logical for you to make money out of your failing business than to lose everything.
It will never happen. The day will never come. Aunt Dee and I have enough money saved away to fight you for months.
Maybe I can convince her to marry me. That would mean a profitable merger in more ways than one.
Rose, just leave her alone, please.
Perhaps we should get better acquainted and set up a merger between our two companies. If we get to know one another, I'm sure you will see it is mutually beneficial. Being the next mayor of Waterpit, who can doubt I am Waterpit's man of the future?
Mr. Cabana, I could never work for you, much less vote for you. You're nothing but a cheap politician who will never be elected mayor of Waterpit.
I don't know why you call me cheap. After all, I'll cost the town a fortune. My dear, I stand on my record.
So no one can see it.
Oh, be reasonable, Miss Bride. I elect to give you a scrumptious kiss. Not only will this convince you to vote for me, but prove we are made for each other like coffee beans and water.
Stay away from me, sir. You realize you're already in hot water.
Just one kiss from those lovely lips.
Oh, I would never kiss a man with such an ugly mug. Perhaps you'd rather have a cup of coffee.
That cup of coffee has been sitting there since I got here. It must be cold and bitter, unlike your lips, which I'm sure are warm and sweet. Just one kiss and I'll be on my way.
Never, especially from a man with revolting business and political techniques. And dreadful coffee breath. Stay away from me. Take it.
Oh, how dare you! Oh, look what you've done to my shirt! You're ruining my shirt. You now owe me a kiss.
You villain!
Is everything all right?
That revolting man was using inappropriate marketing and campaign tactics on me.
Oh, you can't!
As a stalwart man, I'm inclined to trounce you good. But as a gentleman and temporary sheriff, I'm going to let you off with a warning. I don't have time to deal with a cheap good-for-nothing. It's vital that I dedicate my time to solving a serious community crisis.
This is ridiculous! You should be arresting her! When she spilled that coffee on this shirt, she showed me disdain! Oh, disdain. Disdain?
That's weak. Weaker than your horrible coffee.
Yeah, and your mustache.
It was a bit of a stretch.
I bet so.
And the stain may never come out, Mr. Cabana. And you can blame that on your improper advances.
Mr. Cabana, leave here at once. You are no longer welcome in the Pony Expresso.
Sugar, Spice, thank goodness you're back. And you as well are no longer welcome in the Pony Expresso.
What did I do? I only took some for the ice cream Saturday. What is the scoop?
You're associated with this brute. Yuck, what a mess. What happened?
Yeah, what happened to you?
None of your business, you unsightly woman.
Oh, I think they are cute.
I think when they were born, the stork was fired.
That's rude.
You hush your mouth, you snake. You might as well. Your political career's already over.
You all will regret this interference, I assure you. I will find a way to dispose of the Pony Expresso. Mo Cabana never backs away from his affairs.
Whoa!
Howdy, everyone. Hope I ain't intruding. Don't worry, Palomino Polly. These two vagabonds were just leaving.
Mo Cabana shall return.
My little sweetheart.
Be nice.
Miss Stark, Miss D, I got a funny feeling about those two. I got a funny feeling about those two. I'd stay away from them.
Don't worry, Buck. I know that we will forever be safe with you as temporary sheriff.
But Doc, can't you do anything?
I'm sorry, Mayor. This one is out of my territory. These people are being poisoned. And unless we can trace the source of the poison, we'll just have to wait this one out. Just make sure they're comfortable.
Well, have you ever seen anything so mysterious?
Yeah, I once had a man come to me and say that he was shrinking.
What did you do?
So I couldn't do anything. I just told him he had to be a little patient. You know, this thing here is mighty strange. I think there's someone behind it.
Do you think this could be...
Yes, I think it's foul play.
Hey! You mean the chicken they're eating isn't any good?
No, I mean someone is making them ill on purpose.
Who would do such a horrible thing?
You know, if I find out who it is, I'll throw them in jail.
What would be the charge?
Well, no charge. Getting in jail's free.
Palomino, to what do we owe this visit?
$2 in Pony Overnight Express.
A real Pony Express rider.
We've never been this close to one.
She even sounds like a pony.
How's that?
She's a little horse.
But you two are around horses all the time. Horses are always on Main Street.
Boy, this scene's loaded with them.
True, we even have horses on our ranch that like playing with the pigs.
Why's that?
I guess they like being neighbors.
It's nice living on a ranch with all of that hospitality.
What'd you do before you rode for the Pony Express?
I used to have a riding academy, but business just kept falling off. The horses kept hiding behind the trees to change their jockeys. That's even worse than the last one.
Yeah.
I even tried to open up a horse dance academy once. But, horses just can't dance.
Why not?
Well, they have 2 left feet. Stop so we can get back to the story.
Oh, yeah, that'd be nice.
And one day, all of my horses got bad colds.
What'd you give them?
Cough stirrup.
Palomino, you should be proud of what you do now. In fact, you're one of the fastest riders around.
Almost to that to my horse, Storm. A horse like Storm can ride like lightning. With the reins
Yes, please.
Don't blame me, folks. I didn't write the script. I'll just deliver the message.
I see you have a letter in your hand, Polly. Who's it for?
Just happens to be for you.
Oh!
It's right there, decaf.
It's from the president.
President?
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 Of the Central Pacific Railroad.
Well, what's it say?
Star, can you read it for me? It's a bit blurry.
Have your eyes ever been checked?
No. They've always been brown.
To whom it may concern, the United States government and Central Pacific Railroad will continue to unite our great country by joining the two oceans of our nation. Your establishment has been designated as an official railroad stopping point. We will pay a significant rental fee and allow you to continue with your current business. Thank you for your help. Sincerely, H.O. Scale.
Well, Pony Expresso is now as valuable as a gold mine.
I don't believe it!
I don't believe it. We don't believe it.
We don't believe it.
Is there an echo in here?
What's wrong, Palomino?
Oh, with the railroad coming through, looks like I'm out of a job.
Oh my.
We didn't mean to hurt anybody.
Oh, don't worry, I'm not hurt. Just unemployed.
You know, speaking of hurting and employment, the people of Water Pit need my help. I'm still temporary sheriff, and there's a mystery to be solved.
Maybe next time we'll have more time to chat.
That would be lovely. Maybe we can even take a walk, just the two of us. Why can't I tell Star I love her?
That would be wonderful. But how long could it be until I hear his words of affection?
That's sweet.
Palomino, I know that this might not be a time of celebration for you, but would you join us down at the ice cream shop?
That's very nice of you, Dee. But I reckon I might go around town looking for a new job. I guess it's time for Palomino to move on once again.
Poor Palomino.
It doesn't mean you still can't celebrate. This town could use a little happiness.
All right. How about another trip down to the ice cream shop?
Wow, again? I don't see why not. Hooray!
I was hoping for a cup of coffee after out being in that hot sun. But I suppose I could settle for some ice cream.
Well, then let's go. It's on me.
You lock the front door and I'll make sure the back door's locked. With so many strange things happening in Water Pit, I don't want to take any chances.
Expresso is now worth far more than a few cups of coffee. There's some demolish my chances of being elected mayor, ruining any opportunity I had at a personal financial empire.
Oh, for making a lot of money!
If she had greatness thrust upon her, she'd ask if it came with directions.
Are you going to do anything?
I can't fool around with the U.S. government and an entire railroad. On the other hand, I am up to that kind of a challenge.
Mo, this could be our time to forget the life of crime. Maybe we could start our own little coffee shop. We could work for a living.
What? Where did you get an idiotic idea like that? Work is the most ridiculous way of making money.
His name could be Theory, since he never works. The little twins made me realize that an honest family life may not be that bad.
Egad, she's getting as soft as a marshmallow in hot chocolate. I'll have to watch my step around her. Ridiculous! Selling coffee is a daily grind. It's the money from the Central Pacific Railroad that'll make us rich. Make me rich. Give us a life of luxury. Give me a life of luxury. Perhaps there's something we can do.
And that is?
I never thought I would need to use this.
Oh, isn't that the same wicked poison things that you've been putting in the coffee on the cart?
Let's say it's the same, only I happen to brew this vial a little stronger. Or should I say a lot stronger?
Oh, but you may ask those little children!
Who cares about those little children? I just want to get out of here before they all return.
But how will we get out of here? Both the doors are locked!
I happen to find this key behind the counter. Who can doubt I am smart and cunning as a sly fox?
Oh, but Mo, it seems they may be on the right track. This temporary sheriff will not stop until he finds out who is making the town under the weather.
How can you even doubt me? Egad, this Fifi Lots is losing her train of thought. I'll have to make sure she doesn't take me down the wrong tracks. Don't you think I can stop this so-called temporary sheriff? With the real sheriff away from Water Pit and this inexperienced imbecile trying to solve things, this place will soon be ours. If we do things right, and no one like you spills the beans!
I'm sure Mrs. Coffee will appreciate this.
Oh, she'll not only love our get-well flower pot of coffee beans and coffee cake, but she'll enjoy our visit as well. Although, I'm a little concerned that I dropped some coins in the batter.
Oh my, what could that do?
Might make the cake too rich.
I'm sure it'll be okay. After all, Mayor Coffee says his wife is getting better.
People are like tea bags. You gotta put them in hot water before you can tell how strong they are. And honey coffee certainly has the spirit and strength to survive. Oh, speaking of strong, I want to make sure we have a strong cup of coffee for everyone coming in today.
Oh, not too strong. We certainly want Buck to enjoy his 6 cups of coffee. Now, doesn't that look charming?
Oh, yeah.
Do our spare keys missing? Should I call the locksmith? He's our key man in a situation like this.
I'm sure the key is around here somewhere. It probably fell into one of the counter cracks. We'll look for it later. Right now, we gotta get over to Honey Coffee's before visiting hours are over. Let's lock up. I don't want any mysterious sorts coming in here.
Oh, I know the Pony Expresso is secure with our door locked and temporary Sheriff Buck in our community.
Hey!
Finally, those fools have left. Little do they know this key works just as well coming in as it does going out.
Oh, this is not right. This scheme is much too evil.
Nothing can ever be too evil. And you are fortunate enough to be a part of something especially abominable. So just remember, if anything happens to me, I'll make sure everyone knows you're in on this too. I'll have to do something about her when I get control of the Pony Expresso.
I refuse to do anything.
Just being here makes you an accomplice, so just shut up and watch me add some zesty, venomous seasoning to the coffee. I'm now a seasoned veteran. This coffee now is only good for its sentimental value. One sip from this poisonous pot, and you're in the ground!
You have gone a step too far.
You can never take too many steps when it comes to obtaining money. But even when I stole a ladder, I knew additional steps had to be taken.
Very funny. What do you intend to do now?
Don't worry about it. I'm handling everything.
You are mad! Your only plan is to be evil!
The point is that I'm brilliantly evil. Things always come together for Mo Cabana. Nothing is gonna stop me from making a fortune when the railroad comes to town. Hey, Gare, this beeping idiot is losing her train of thought. I'll have to make sure she doesn't take me down the wrong track. Yax, I gotta get out of here before she ruins everything. Hurry up and leave.
You can't make me!
If you want those little ones you care so much about to be safe, you'll leave now.
You can't!
I wonder if that could be you.
I'm glad I was able to catch you, Andy.
I'm glad too, Buck. Let me get you your morning cup.
Oh, no. That's not really why I wanted to talk to you. I need to ask you about something else, something kind of personal like.
I must admit, Buck, I was a little surprised that you asked me back here alone with you instead of Star.
Oh, you know, I've been thinking a lot about your niece.
Yet you've never asked her out! Oh, Buck, you know that girls that are not asked eventually feel outdated?
Coming to the Pony Expresso every day, it's been like a million dates with Star.
Aw.
Talking with her, looking into her twinkling eyes, drinking the coffee she makes specially for me. If only I could experience her kiss.
At least I came close.
Boo, be quiet.
Yeah.
So how can I help you?
I figure I want to do this as proper as any man should, so, oh boy. Can I have Star's hand in marriage?
Oh, her hand! Oh, Buck, you can have all of her. Oh, I would be proud to have you as my nephew-in-law.
Oh, well, now, I'm not sure how long I'll be in law. Temporary sheriff isn't known for being a long-term position.
Whatever your job is after temporary sheriff, I know that you will be a great husband.
Well, thank you, Dee. That means a lot to me.
Oh,
You know, I think I'll make my rounds around town, then I'll go find her and ask her.
Again, this imbecile is always ruining everything for me.
well, now I've got to get over to see Honey Coffee and her reaction to our pot of gifts. I can't wait to hear of your proposal.
I can hardly wait to propose.
This is terrible. With Buck and Star together, it'll be next to impossible for me to take over the Pony Expresso. Now is my chance to show even more of my ingenious ability to do evil. A little bit of forgery never hurt anyone. Why, even when I was posing as a blacksmith and stealing horses, I used to forge strong links with the customers. Can I get a little privacy around here? After all, the place is almost mine.
I'm glad I caught you heading on over to the coffee house. It seems like visiting hours ended so quickly. Honey Coffee loved her flower pot of cake and beans. Did Buck enjoy his coffee? My coffee's so bad that he prefers a cup from Aunt Dee instead.
I know he did. Oh, everybody now? Oh, I say that we celebrate Honey Coffee coming out of her sticky illness with a hot cup of Pony Expresso coffee.
Honey would like that.
You're the best, Dee.
Oh,
That's awfully kind of you, Dee. And I want to thank all of you for your campaign support. As Waterpit's returning mayor, I plan on building a 2-story courthouse.
Why?
I like high offices.
I once knew a mayor. He had a parrot that swallowed a watch.
Oh my. How is the parrot?
Politics.
Here we go again.
Well, I once saw a cow swallow a spoon.
Did the cow die?
Hasn't stirred since.
It keeps going.
Someone once brought me a pig that could not make a sound.
what was your diagnosis?
He was disgruntled.
And going.
Oh my gosh! Where's Sugar and Spice?
Don't worry about them. They're playing it back.
Well, are they safe? Some horses can cause people a lot of whoa.
Will it ever stop?
Mayor Coffee, I assure you that your girls are just fine. They really are great with horses.
And speaking of great, it's wonderful to see you here, Barb.
How did you get off work?
Well, since Phil and Rusty, them working hands, are no longer are back on their feet. Master Blend no longer needs me at the ranch.
What can we do?
I'll be fine. Don't worry about me. I'm confident I'll find something to help me settle here in Water Pit. After all, you folks are the best friends a person could ever ask for. So I'd like to raise a toast to my family of Water Pit.
Why, hello, Buck.
Quality short-term law enforcement.
Find out anything concerning the poisoning.
You know, I've been on my horse all day, haven't got any leads.
You must be exhausted. Could I get you a cup of coffee?
Oh, thank you very much. I don't think I can drink much more of the black stuff, but I don't want to hurt her feelings.
Here you go, Buck, just the way you like it. I can only hope it's as good as he deserves.
Well, it seems to me that everything's settled down. Hopefully my honey will be buzzing about the house in no time.
Well, whatever it was, hit her pretty hard. I wouldn't rush her on her way back to health.
Well, Phil and Rusty, them working hands are back on their feet.
Well, they obviously made a fast recovery.
Just like the whole town of Water Pit.
No, I wouldn't be too sure about that. We haven't figured out who or what is behind this poisoning.
I just think it's important to think positive.
I agree. I'm not gonna find something to help me settle in Water Pit if I'm not thinking positive. I'd like to make another toast. Here's to thinking positive.
Spice, can't you see the adults are talking here?
I'm Sugar.
Well, they're so difficult to tell apart.
We just wanted to tell everyone about the garden we just planted.
A garden?
We want to raise carrots to feed sweet plants.
Now that is a lot of responsibility, girls.
Don't worry, we're great gardeners. We're certainly wheeler and reap.
I'm so proud of both of you. You're both sprouting with maturity.
Carrots are mighty important for the eyes. Bad eyes can be awfully costly.
How so?
Well, I once had a man whose my patient, he had 4 boys. They all had bad eyesight. And he found sunglasses mighty expensive.
Well, taking on this new venture shows me that my little girls are growing up.
Does that mean Sugar and I can have our first cup of coffee? You Miss Cat to say we're grown up, sort of. Please, Daddy.
Well, I'll let you have your first sip. Here, you have the first.
Why does she always get to be the first one?
'Cause she's older.
Only by 3 minutes, it's not fair.
Oh, Sugar. To make things fair, why don't you take a sip from my coffee, then you can both sip at the same time.
Sugar, Spice, why don't each of you make a little toast?
Is there any bread around here? She means to say a few inspirational words. Oh. Like this. To our favorite horse, I would give her a kiss. I'd pucker my lips and smooch dear Swiss Miss. Oh, I get it. Here's to the racehorse that's named for sweetest maidens. One was one racehorse. 2 1 was 1 2. 2 1 1 1 race. 1 1 1 1 2.
What's wrong?
Well, the coffee could be too hot and burn their young mouths.
Not at the pace this scene is crawling along at.
I'll take the first sip and make sure everything's okay. I may not care for coffee, but I'd never let any harm come to these innocent maidens.
A toast! A toast.
As temporary sheriff, here's to the Pony Expresso. May their coffee quench your thirst. They always treat you right. And it's here that safety's first.
He's been poisoned.
Lost our one and only sheriff.
What happened, Daddy? Is Mr. Braun dead?
I knew the trouble was still brewing.
I will tell you all that trouble has been brewing for a long, long time.
You were told never to come here again.
I have my reasons. I may not be elected mayor of this fine community, but I pledge to be an upstanding, moral citizen.
What are you getting at, Cabana?
Ladies and gentlemen, I know who killed this poor man.
Who?
The person responsible for poisoning this man just happens to be this wicked woman.
That can't be true.
Not true, my dear. I suggest you look behind the counter. There you'll find a letter proving her guilt. Go ahead, read it out.
Aunt Dee, it's in your handwriting. Dear Mr. Cabana, I just found out that the hideous Buck Braun plans to ask for Star's hand in marriage. With this relationship, I will surely be set aside, never getting a chance to buy my very own wash and wear bearskin rug.
I would never write anything as horrible as that. Except for the fact that I want my very own wash and wear bearskin rug.
Go on.
I can't go on.
Here, you read it. You're good at public speaking.
After Buck mysteriously dies, I will send my niece to live with her Aunt Bee. The Pony Expresso will then be firmly in my hand. Not only that, without a temporary sheriff, there will be no one to investigate the matter. It is then that you and I can get married.
Wouldn't you want to marry me?
Not with that awful coffee breath.
Oh, yeah, that's better.
And run the Pony Expresso together?
I would never write anything as horrible as that.
How did you even know the note was behind the counter?
Well, saw Buck and Dee together moments ago. As soon as Buck left, I was able to meet with Dee when she showed me this letter she was writing to me. After I handed her back this horrible letter, I saw her place it behind the counter. I begged you not to do anything that went against the laws of our fine land. When you refused, I immediately went to go find a temporary sheriff. Unfortunately, I was too late. However, I can still be of help by informing the railroad of our town's problems. Certainly, they will put me in charge of the Pony Expresso.
Let me see that. I don't believe this. It can't be. It is my handwriting.
Because you wrote it, you scheming villainess!
Aunt Dee would never do such a thing. Buck Braun, my love and temporary sheriff. If he were alive, he would find out the real truth. Oh, Buck, if only you were alive, you would solve this horrible, horrible crime. Oh, Buck, I love you. I love you. I love you.
Could this be a dream?
Buck, you're alive?
Why does a dream come true?
What's this? A voice from the dead?
Oh, he's alive!
Holy cow! He's come back to life! Hooray!
It's a miracle.
This can't be true.
It's true! I couldn't let you do this, Mo!
Do what?
He wanted to dispose of temporary Sheriff Braun, but I couldn't let him do such a thing with all of the innocent ones in the world. I switched the files! Yay!
This can't be true. We saw him die before our very eyes.
Please allow me to do a medical examination.
Oh,
Well, I'm happy to say that this man did not die. But it's obvious he has a horrible coffee allergy.
coffee allergy?
Yes, a coffee allergy.
What should I do, Doc?
I recommend you drink a bucket of water.
But drinking a bucket of water would just make me turn pale.
Back to the jokes. That was a fast recovery.
That's so.
Well then, I suggest you begin drinking tea.
You're a scoundrel.
Mo Cabana. You're under arrest.
express rider, not a sheriff.
Not so, Cabana. I've been after you for years. You're not just talking to Palomino Polly. You're talking to Marshall Palomino Polly.
Marshall Palomino Polly!
Of the Percolate Territory. Hands up, Cabana!
Intersection! It ain't over yet. Either you let me out of this town free and easy, or I'll pour the rest of this poison down Star's throat.
You're a hideous fiend!
You wouldn't have any milk of human kindness if you drank a cow!
You started at the bottom and sank.
You're around your place, but they haven't dug it yet.
Enough with the compliments. We're gonna take the horse out back and head for the hills.
They didn't do anything to you!
Enough, you villain!
He's the hero of the water pit!
All right, I'll take care of him, Buck.
As temporary sheriff, shouldn't I do that, Marshal Palomino?
Buck,
Huh?
you've done your duty. You've caught our criminal. It's time I take over as marshal and a temporary sheriff and let you get back to a normal, everyday life in the Wild West. I'll take over until your other sheriff returns.
I think we need more than that, Marshal Temporary Sheriff Palomino. I think we need a new stable sheriff.
Marshal Palomino, would you consider becoming Water Pit's permanent sheriff?
After years of tracking down this scoundrel, I think I'm ready to settle down. I'd be proud to. And my first duty will be to take this troublemaker and put him behind bars.
Then you might as well take me to Sheriff Palomino. I am guilty of doing the bad things too.
But you always cared about my children. Sheriff, honey.
You can just call me sheriff.
I'm talking about my wife, honey. Honey and I still are in need of some help at home. I think Phoebe would make an excellent nanny.
Oh, are you sure? That would be wonderful.
I suppose I can release her into your custody.
Hey! Do you want to go outside and play our shoes?
Can we plant a garden instead? With plenty of carrots.
Anything you want.
In the back, I saw Rusty Shovel. And I saw Silver Hope High.
So, let's go plant a garden.
get on over to your place and give Honey her afternoon checkup? She won't mind getting a nanny, will she?
Oh, I know it won't get her goat.
Star, is it true? Did you really kiss me?
My kiss was upon your cheek.
Will you marry me, Star?
She can only say yes on one condition.
What's that?
Well, with all the new business coming in, we're gonna need someone to help us run the Pony Expresso. Buck, I do hope that you'll consider joining our family business.
Well, you know, it would be an honor. However, I couldn't start till I find Mr. Donut a replacement as his ranch hand.
Oh, Barb could do it.
Well, that's a great idea. How about it, Barb?
Wow! That'd be great! I'll just head on over on Java and we'll introduce ourselves!
I'm just gonna go in the back and count beans. I'll leave you two alone.
Yes, Buck, I'll marry you, but I too have one condition.
What's that?
Since we'll no longer be the Pony Express stop for Water Pit, I think we should give our coffee shop a new name.
What's that?
Buck Star's Coffee.
Oh, antique. But I think your name should come first.
That's sweet of you, but who's ever heard of Starbucks? I think Buck Star's has a nice ring to it.
And speaking of rings, my Star.
My Buck.
Oh,